Hey, what's up guys? Well, what a difference a day makes. Lots of rain and flooding out here, and my concrete forms I showed you in the last video, you know, they're full of water. You can see I got a nice pond out there. So anyway, this lot needs really some serious excavation work. I mean, you can see around the perimeter of it, it's, you know, like out there, you know, it's not wet and the ditches are not full. It just, the water is not draining off out into the ditches. So anyway, and around the shop where the dirt is coming up high, and then this is even higher, you know, it's running in. So I got water inside in a few spots. That's the biggest area there. There's some running out here, come a little bit coming in over there. There's one area inside the living area. So I'm gonna need to, I've known about that. I've seen it, you know, before, and I just not having taken the time to go do a little, at least trenching for now, until I can get somebody in here to you know, kind of survey this thing and figure out what we need to do to, you know, let the water flow off of it, rather than, you know, set in the middle of it like a big pond. But anyway, the purpose of this video is to talk about the dust collection. Hopefully you can hear me. And I know it's a little dark in here, so we're going to be getting our lights. Basically, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've got a total of 72 of those LED lights, and those will all get mounted up in here, so it should be pretty bright. But anyway, the purpose of this video is specifically to talk about dust collection. My outdoor pad that I poured ends somewhere right in here, okay? So you got another about 20 feet or so to get right in here. In fact, let me cut this. I'm gonna go get a light and bring it in here so we can kind of see what's happening. All right, so this is the back wall of the shop, and that pad, the 25-foot pad's out there, and it ends right here. So over here, though, is where the woodworking equipment is gonna be, and I'm gonna make another video showing more about the layout of the equipment and so forth, but basically right in here, the table saw is gonna be there, and then running this way is gonna be the joiner slash planer. And I'm looking to get a combo unit on that, and be interested in what you guys have to think about that. I'll probably make a separate video. But I'm showing a picture now of the dust collection system that I'm likely going to get. And it seems like, honestly, I've been happy with everything Grizzly that I've bought. You know, which I've only bought 3 things so far. But for what they've meant for, and you know, how they arrived and all, they've been just perfect, and you can't beat the prices on them. And I think a lot of the different branded ones like Shop Fox and all these different, you know, makes of stuff out there, it's the same product as the Grizzly, just rebranded. And even like Bailey Industrial, all the tools that they make, a lot of their stuff is the Chinese, you know, imported, the same stuff as Grizzly, except for Grizzly is quite a bit cheaper. So anyway, so this is the Grizzly unit I'm looking to put here. So my question is, if I mount this outside, just on the other side of that wall, and bring a 7-inch diameter pipe on the inside and run down here, and then I'm gonna have, again, like I said, joiner, planer, table saw, and then down in this area is gonna be the crosscut saw, you know, miter saw, whatever that's gonna be. So really, like, you know, the 4, and then bandsaw right here. So bandsaw, joiner, planer, table saw, and crosscut saw down there. So all the machines are right in this, you know, general area. So I thought about putting it on the inside in the corner, as far back in the corner as I can get it, but I don't really want all that dust collecting, you know, at the electrical panel. And I'd rather not have it in the shop, honestly. I just, you know, the mess of it, and, you know, having to change the bags out in the shop. But my concern is this too far of a run? You know, again, if it comes in right there, you know, let's say here, it's gonna be about 20 or 25 feet to get over here to it for the main feed. You know, will this thing, it seems like a pretty beefy unit with the specs that you saw on it there. So what do you guys think? Should it, okay to mount it outside? Will it pull it through, you know, make it inefficient, have such a long run to get to it? Or do I need it down here closer to the machines? All right, so just a quick update on the happenings here. You can see we started to get some of our liner panels in after the spray foam down here, and then we'll just keep making progress on that. All right, there we go. Thanks, guys.